Hey, how's it going guys? I'm Dr. P and welcome back today for another Fortnite Battle Royale video. Now today guys, I'm just back from vacation, so I'm getting back on the grind. If you want to make sure you're fully up to date guys, make sure to go ahead and drop a like down below, as well as subscribe to the channel with those post notifications turned on guys. I've got some pretty cool stuff to share with you, so if we could shoot for somewhere around, I don't know, 2,000 likes, that would be great. And with that said guys, let's go ahead and get straight into the video. So a couple days ago, while I was out on vacation, a brand new skin dropped in the item store, and it's called Chomp Senior. It's essentially just a guy dressed up in a shark suit. It looks pretty cool, and I wish I had been able to buy it. Also pictured is the Chomp Jr. pickaxe, which is just a shark on a harpoon, which is really nice. But if there's one thing that we have learned over the course of Season 3 and 4, and so far into 5 it looks like the item store skins are playing a big role in what's going to happen with the storyline. In Season 4 you had all sorts of superheroes and all sorts of supervillains getting added to the shop all the time, and of course they played a big role in what actually happened to the season. And it seems to me like there have been a lot of water-based skins, aquatic skins, oily skins related to water in any way in Season 5. Of course, we know there is a pool floaty coming soon. There is a back bling in the Battle Pass that is essentially, just a pool toy. There is also a lifeguard skin and a pool noodle axe. And truthfully, that's just the start of it. There were actually a whole bunch of leaked cosmetics for the upcoming weeks of Season 5 in Fortnite, and a couple of them are pretty cool. We have a brand new legendary shark glider, which is going to be insane. One of the only other gliders that we have, actually, the only other really rare glider in the game that is the same rarity, is that old dragon glider, that Chinese dragon glider, which was really cool, and I expect this one to be really awesome too. There are also numerous other lifeguard skins and snorkel skins, diving skins, and also even back blings to accommodate these snorkelers, and even rescue floats and rescue paddles. So as you can see, there appears to be a trend of, aquatic skins that in some way relate to the water. And I know there's a good argument that could be made that it's because it is summer, because it is, typically the time people go swimming, the time people go to the beach. But at the same time, I just think Epic, like I've said plenty of times before, they do things for a reason. If there's a recurring theme in the item shop across all these skins and items coming out, I think it's gotta eventually mean something for the storyline of Season 5. I think that is completely evidenced by the latest loading screen we have for Season 5. As you can see, here are a whole bunch of these skins that have been leaked, a whole bunch of the skins in the game right now, just chilling by the pool and having a great time, which obviously is a very recurring theme with all the skins. Now, as I'm sure you guys know, back at the start of Season 4, the Dusty Divot was created when the meteor that had been up in the sky for the entirety, or at least the back half of Season 3, crashed into the ground. Now, over time, that divot filled up with trees as more vegetation began to grow. Now it's completely filled up, but more on that later. There was actually a lot of talks about what was going to happen to the divot with Season 5. A lot of people thought some way or another it would get filled up, and the two most logical options to replace the divot and to fill it up was either dirt, which would have been really tough to do. Like, just think about filling up a big hole with dirt. That's not as easy as just filling it up with water, especially when there's a nearby loot lake, which could have very easily, leaked into the divot if the divot had hit in the right area or more meteors fell. So with that in mind, there was a big leak and actually a big fan favorite concept that went around for a long time called Dusty Docks, and it was an envision of what Loot Lake might look like if there was an update that filled it up with water. And as you can see, it is kind of a beach area with a completely filled in Loot Lake. I personally thought this was very viable because I thought something new would happen with the divot in Season 5 to kind of reinvigorate the season, and also because they had previously already changed this area. It was Dusty Depot. It had already been changed once, and I didn't doubt Epic would be willing to do it again. And although it isn't like that now, maybe we're on the right track. As I mentioned before, this is the new Dusty Divot, and it has a whole bunch of trees just taking over it. But you can also see a whole bunch of puddles, which actually are pretty deep. They're not as shallow as you might think. The Divot was updated essentially every single week in Season 4, and who's to say it couldn't continue to grow, and it couldn't continue to be updated until, the puddles keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and eventually start to fill up the area and then come up to the top. That would be good. I think that would be really fun, and an interesting idea to say the least. Maybe these new skins we're getting with the snorkeling gear would allow you to maybe go to the bottom of this Divot and, fight underwater. That would be an incredible way to make this area new and fun again. There's also something going on underwater at Loot Lake, whether it's a visual glitch or not, that's yet to be determined, but I'm sure you guys have heard all sorts of theories, maybe some on my channel, about what that could possibly be. But what I'm saying here, I hope what you get from this video, is there are so many things happening that involve water and new water updates in this game. So like I said before, I don't think Epic's doing this by coincidence, and I think at some point there will be an update, a big update, that when you look back at all these hints, you say, wow, okay, I kind of understand why they put all these snorkeling skins and shark skins and just fish-like skins. I think it's going to make some sense in the future, but definitely let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comment section down below. Reading my comments is one of my favorite things to do, so make sure you go down there and let me know what you guys think about all of this stuff. If you made this video, go ahead and comment down below the word pickle, just the word pickle, and when I go down there and I see the comments with the word pickle, I will know that you are a trooper and you stuck around all the way to the end. And you know what, man? I appreciate you guys so much. So with that said, hope you have a great day, and until next time, take it easy, and peace.